Hi, I'm Hope Medina with Colorado Code Consulting and the co-chair of the Sustainability Membership Council. Many communities are working towards being more sustainable. They're creating committees or groups to work on reducing their carbon footprint, or they've created a plan to increase their sustainable practices, which is going to include your building community. This concept is being enacted in major jurisdictions and in smaller communities. Join us for today's video on building a sustainable future. Size doesn't matter.
Hello, my name is Derek Place. I'm the building official for Avon, Colorado. We are a small mountain town with 6,500 people who live here year-round, 8 square miles, and we're known as the gateway to Beaver Creek. We're currently enforcing the 2015 IECC. Sustainability has been a priority for the town since 2018. Avon has participated in the Climate Action Collaborative for the Eagle County community. Through this initiative, the town is committed to helping the Eagle County region reduce carbon pollution 25% by 2025 and 80% by 2050. In this Climate Action Collaborative, there are 6 different sub-working groups focused on reducing emissions. The groups cover buildings, transportation, energy supply, material management, education and public outreach, and water conservation. I also participate in the Sustainable Building Code Task Force. And for the last 2 years, we have been creating above building code recommendations for all jurisdictions in the Eagle County to adopt. The Town of Eagle also participates in the U.S. Green Building Council. In the Eagle Valley, which is a group of green building professionals who host regular events to share presentations on best green building practices and designs. I am also hosting a Green Building Expo this November at the Westin in Avon. And I want to say special thanks to Hope Medina from Colorado Code Consultants for her support in education, and Kim Scheffler at the Walking Mountain Science Center for her support in this collaborative. Thank you.
My name is Scott Prisco. I'm the Engineer Architect Director and Chief Building Official for the City and County of Denver. Denver, Colorado is approximately 700,000 people. The Denver metro area, we're looking at about 7 counties, about 3 million people. Our leadership in multiple agencies is very involved in promoting sustainability and trying to impact positively climate change, reducing Denver's carbon footprint. Additionally, our community is really involved. We recently passed through voter initiation and voter support a green roof initiative. It was a great idea, great intentions. There were some aspects of the ordinance that were really hard to implement and were not quite appropriate for Denver. So the Office of Sustainability, along with the community and community planning and development, we created a public process where we reworked this ordinance in a much better way. The ordinance included not just new buildings, but whenever a re-roof was going to occur for an existing building, that you had to, in the original ordinance, either do a green roof or solar panels. But there was an exception in the original ordinance where if you structurally had difficulty through the existing design and accommodating either the solar or the green roof, then you were exempt. So this new rework includes all buildings when a re-roof occurs, and new buildings and additions. And what it does is it gives many options for building owners and developers to achieve the same results, essentially reducing Denver's carbon footprint, reducing the heat island effect, and so many other positive impacts. So there could be above code energy reduction, provide solar panels on site, produce green on the roofs, so you have many green roofs happening in Denver now, or change impervious surface on the ground to green surface on the ground so that folks in Denver can appreciate it and not just be on the roof. There are many other aspects of this ordinance that are great. So that just sort of demonstrates the amount of community support that there is in Denver for sustainability. Recently, in December of 2019, we adopted the 2018 I-Series of codes. In addition to that, our Denver Building Code Amendment brought forward all of the energy, or many of the energy components of the 2021 IECC components to enhance our energy savings in Denver. We also brought forward a number of things like energy charging, electric vehicle charging for commercial and residential projects. R2 projects, residential multifamily, are now considered commercial in the IECC. So there's many aspects of our specific code amendment that goes above and beyond the 2018. Our goal is in Denver that by 2035, we will be net zero energy. And when we mean net zero energy, it's not like every building in Denver, existing and new, will all be net zero energy. We've got a commitment from Xcel Energy, our power provider, to provide 60% of renewable energy on the grid. That, coupled with our initiative to create net zero energy by 2035, we feel Denver can be there by 2035 or even sooner. It's our role as sort of the building department to help guide that and make that dream come to reality through code changes. So we have 5 cycles left, and we have a trajectory to get to net zero by 2035, and we're on track to do that. Additionally, in this code amendment, we in Denver adopted a stretch code, the International Green Construction Code, and we created one just for Denver, specific to Denver. And this green code goes way above a base code. It's more similar to, if you're familiar with the green code, it's similar to like LEED, and it's similar to a LEED Platinum building is meeting our Denver Green Code. And that's a path forward, so you would meet our green code if you design a building as LEED Platinum. Or if you're net zero energy, you will meet our green code. Or you could follow the path in the green code and meet all of the chapters essentially similar to LEED. It's a much broader reach. Now, in order to have an incentive for this stretch code, we have put forward a pilot program for 5 projects in Denver, substantial projects, where you'll get a reduction in fee up to $50,000 and an expedited permitting process from site development on through to issuance of permit. So this process is hopeful to entice developers to choose the green code. The goal with this is to get the Denver development community used to our green code, and then ultimately many of the components in the green code and this code cycle will be put into our base code of the next cycle. We're very excited about the things happening in Denver. The community has actually put together a task force to outline how do those 5 code cycles and the changes happening in Denver, what is the best path forward for Denver? And it's a community-based process. We're really excited about this. We're moving forward in great direction in Denver, and we're optimistic that 2035 goal will be met. Thank you very much.
Join us tomorrow for the next edition in the Sustainability Membership Council's video series, Voices from Building Safety Month.